Go figure. What do you know about that? You learn something new every day. Na 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 na. Good morning. Well, technically, it's still nighttime for me because I haven't been to bed yet, but this is supposed to be coffee with Mama. But good morning, treasure hustlers. Treasure hustlers. Can't talk. It's supposed to be coffee with Mama, but I don't want to drink coffee because I haven't been to bed yet. So I got out of bed because I promised some people I'd be live this morning. And so I'm live. So we're drinking water. I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't. What are you doing up so early, my dear? Yeah, it's really early for you guys. Have you even been to bed yet? I know, right? It's either late for you or early for you. I can almost plug my eyebrows with this camera. Maybe even my mustache. Well, let me see. I could tell you, but I'd have to flip you upside down. It is. Yeah, that's the weird thing. I didn't even have my camera on. It is a Logitech. It's coming up. Hold on, honey. This camera was a gift from a follower that heard me talking about it with another YouTuber. It is a Logitech C922 Pro Stream. So, Logitech C922 Pro Stream. And it is literally plug in and go. And this thing does a lot of stuff. But I don't know what all it does. It is very clear. It's like I'm right there, right? Like you can reach out and hug me, right? It works out really, really good when I do my jewelry auctions on Tuesday nights. I do jewelry auctions every Tuesday. So you can see everything really, really good. So like if I were to show you my mood ring, you could see it. Well, once it finds its focus. See? You can see all the lines in my hands. Oh, look, my mood is changing. Isn't that awesome? Oh, that's okay, baby. That's all right. Whose live are you on when I'm doing my auctions? Well, your electric hair trimmer can be used for your mustache. Personally, An electric hair trimmer would not work for me. I've plucked my mustache for 40 years. There's a thumbnail. Scott. I don't know a Scott. What is your name? Your name. You're on their channel every Tuesday night, but you don't know. Oh, the bearded picker. Yeah, that's Scott. Hello, Jackie. So you're a male, and your name is Jackie. Well, I guess it would be, wouldn't it? Because it's not going to be Jacky. Okay, because, oh, you were joking. I thought you were two chicks. I was like, I don't remember there being a man because I watch you guys dumpster dive. Because you guys dumpster dive, right? You were just joking. Okay, now I know who I'm talking to. I was like, I thought I knew who I was talking to, and then, okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm confused. And I don't have my contacts in, so yeah. Boy, one of you is really bossy. I don't know if you're the bossy one I'm talking to. Who's the one that's always head first into the dumpsters? And then who's the one that sits back and kind of does lookout? I know a bossy chick when I see one because I am a bossy chick. Are you the one that's head first in the dumpsters? In the dumpsters. Bless your heart. You're the bossy one. I wish I could go dumpster diving. I really do. I enjoy watching your videos. You're the bossy one. Not really bossy, but you'll be like, no, over here. Come here. No, get this right here. Bossy as in biatch. You better believe it. Hey, look, there's something to be said for being bossy. Oh, I'm starting to get tired. Maybe I'll go to bed. I have a job interview at 1:30. Like I'm going to be ready for that. Just for part-time. I'm a full-time reseller. But I kind of want to have, like, my husband gets really stressed about the money. And if I work part-time, like 20, 25 hours a week. Oh no, I'm still reselling. Yeah, I'm still reselling. I've got a bag of stuff back here, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to package. 7 things I need to package. So, no, I'm still a reseller. But, oh, the reselling? Oh, honey, I've been reselling. I've been on eBay since 2000. So, there's not much about the reselling game that you're going to tell me that I haven't already come across. I've been reselling a long time, back when it was checks and money orders. And sometimes cash in the mail. No, I just kind of want like a part-time, like maybe 4 hours a day, or, oh, this is wonderful. I'm getting tired. I can go to bed. Hi, Frenchie. Just so, oh, I'm sure you do know the whole full-time reselling. But here's the thing, I never leave this house. And if I have a regular part-time, which I'm hoping is like 2, maybe 3 days a week, then it'll give my husband a set income he knows he can count on every week. And, and I can still do my jewelry auctions on Tuesdays and still do my eBay. Oh, this is so wonderful. I can get maybe 4 or 5 hours in. What you doing, Frenchie? Yeah, I don't know if dumpster diving is legal in Michigan, or I would be so in those dumpsters, I'm telling you what. Yeah, I've always worked full time and then, did eBay on the side. And good morning, Daisy. Well, here's the thing. It's supposed to be coffee with mama like 6:30, but I've been staying up all night, so I've been going to bed about 4. It's wonderful that I'm tired. You like to do shipping? Well, I've got shipping. You can do mine, Frenchie. Kalamazoo. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Kalamazoo, Michigan. Kalamazoo. Yeah, I need to be doing shipping right now. Well, I have some people that actually want me to be live at this time, but I don't see them in the chat. So the next time they say, Mama, where were you this morning? I can say, I was there with my water and not coffee because I haven't been to bed yet. And you weren't there. So next time I feel like staying in the bed, I'm staying in the bed. Yeah, I don't know if it's legal here. Oh, you know what, Daisy? I'd been sick a long time ago because my sleep schedule is so messed up. And I have to be up by noon, so I'll probably go to bed at 7, which I'll sleep for 5 hours. And that'll be good. What'd you find out, treasure hustlers, or are you mimicking me? And why doesn't Sarah ever get in the dumpsters? She needs to be a bossy one, too. Oh, you were smacking. You were smacking me? Or were you high-fiving me? Woohoo! I can dumpster dive. Do I have to have permission? So you guys live together? You live together? Are you guys like friends or are you guys like friends? Okay. So who's the bossy one then? Sarah's the bossy one, the one that stays back? And Jackie goes in the dumpsters, right? Yeah, I get it. Mama's door doesn't swing that way, but I got it. Yeah, you clearly have not heard my story about my first time at the bins. My daughter came out to me about 5 seconds before we were getting ready to go into the Goodwill bins. And I knew she was hitting up to something. But I didn't know it was going to be that she was I knew she was dating somebody, but I didn't know it was going to be that she was dating a woman, which I really didn't care. Because I always told my kids that, you can love whoever you want to love. It doesn't matter as long as they treat you right. And I kept saying, okay, I knew that you were in love because you're being so nice to me. Because usually she's a bitch to me. But, I knew because you're happy. I knew you were dating somebody and that you were in love. That's great. Can we go into the bins? And she's like, Mom, did you not hear what I just told you? I'm like, yeah, I heard you, baby. That's great. It's wonderful. We'll talk more about it later, whatever. I can't wait to meet her. Can we go into the bins? Can we go into the bins now? This is the moment I've waited my whole life for. Can we go into the bins now? And she's just going, you're so weird. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't understand the big deal. Can we go into the bins? I'm funny. You're just now figuring that out. You don't try very damn hard to follow me, do you, Jackie? If you're just now figuring out how twisted I am. Oh, Daisy Naples, you're so cute and funny. Well, she was born in 93, so she's 25. She'll be 26 in April. But she's estranged from us because she has kept herself and our granddaughter. I have a 6-year-old granddaughter by her and her husband. Well, she'll be 26 in April, in less than a month, so on the 15th. And I have not seen her or my granddaughter in 10 months. And I pretty much raised my granddaughter. I had a very large part in raising her for over half her life. So, well, happy birthday. Have a happy birthday, filled with loving good cheer. On this special day, I'd like to say March 12th, good luck throughout the whole year. May your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dumpsters be full. Have a happy birthday, happy birthday. That's what Mama's wishing for you. Happy birthday. Whoop, whoop. Can I get a whoop, whoop in the chat? Whoop, whoop. Oh, well, I wouldn't call that singing, but whoop, whoop. All right. Oh, it timed you out. It does that to me, too. I talk too much, too. Oh, well, Frenchie, I'm so happy. Swing low, sweet chariot. What'd that do for you? I amuse myself. Yeah, well, I haven't seen my granddaughter in 10 months because my daughter's cut us all off. And she's blocked us and all that stuff. Frenchie, I'm sorry. What should I sing to make it up to you, French? Whatever you want, Frenchie, I'll sing it to you. Yeah, I think the ponytail was better. Hi, Debbie Kendall. So you're the bitch that always says you want me up in the morning and then you weren't here. So I was talking about you earlier. She's one of the ones that wants me up in the morning and then wasn't here. You took like what? I don't know. too long. 20 minutes to get here, Debbie. What's going on, girl? I love you too, Debbie. You missed my wonderful singing. Swing low. You know the song I cannot get out of my head, you guys? And then I finally got it out of my head, and then Kimmy was singing it yesterday. Good morning, Alice. Treasure Hustlers, Jackie here was just commenting on how brilliant I look in this wonderful webcam. Any idea, Alice Guarini or Gallerani, how I got this webcam? I can never pronounce your last name right. Well, Jackie, Alice bought this webcam for me. You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too. Debbie, is that you? Oh, that's from the jewelry auction I was on last night. They need my address. Uno momento. I have a P.O. box now. And I must put the P.O. box in. Actually, I need to definitely put that in my eBay, in my YouTube, or in my PayPal. Just a moment, my lovely people. No! I put the wrong zip code in there. I am uptown. NASCAR man! It's NASCAR man! It's Derek! Derek, I didn't see all your chats and stuff yesterday in my live, you guys, because, see, I didn't have to tell Derek put a whoop whoop in there. He's like, whoop whoop! That's my boxing bitch. Y'all may as well just sign off because it's just me and Derek now. We're going to talk about boxing. Yeah, I got a P.O. box now. No, thank you. Baby girl. Okay. I did, but I had to request to follow you on Instagram, and it said that it's giving me a background check before it accepts me on your Instagram. So you have to accept my follow request on Instagram. No, he is not gone. We were talking boxing yesterday, and all my other babes just kind of got like, where'd Mama go? They were seriously doing like fan out. Mama's fanning out. Debbie, you are so full of crap. You do not love boxing. Who is the current heavyweight champion of the world? You've got 3 class divisions. You've got 3 shots at it. Go for it. I'll give you credit for even one. Who's that? Who's one of the heavyweights? Who's one of the champions? Bullshit, Debbie. I knew it. Mike Tyson. Like that? How you like that? That's a photograph. That's not a poster. That's a photograph. Hi, Tanya. I always want to call you Tanya, like Tanya Tucker, but it's Tanya. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be na from days gone by? Didn't I hear you say he was taking you there today? Taking you to that mansion in the sky. If you were a true fan, my darling, you would know. You would know. Ooh, I gotta order some more of this. No, it's not drugs. I just got accepted. Whoa! I feel excited. Well, because it's not on. It's not like mainstream anymore, Deb. It's just hemp oil. RVA Flips sent me the link to this because he takes it. It's KAYA Organics Full Spectrum Hemp Oil. Citrus flavor. I don't care for the citrus flavor. But yeah. Are you reading that, Debbie? Are you reading that? No, I haven't slept yet, Debbie. I was laying in bed going, why can't I sleep? And I thought, well, Debbie always says she wants me live in the morning. So I thought I'll go live for a little bit and then I'll go to bed. I got to get up at noon, though. Did you see what NASCAR man put in the chat there? That is one of the heavyweight champions. Anthony Joshua, who I used to be somewhat impressed with. I thought he was a humble champion. I like humble champions. Lennox Lewis used to be a humble champion until the end of his reign, and then he kind of was not so humble and went with the oh so familiar, if the judges think I won, I won, which is exactly the route that not only Lennox Lewis went, but Evander Holyfield also went. And I like a champion when they're humble until they get to that. So they start hugging and holding and going to, well, if the judges think I won, I must have won. It is not illegal to whistle in my city. Well, shit. They better put nuisance on my back because I whistle all the time. You can dumpster dive, but you can't whistle. Isn't that odd? Where are you finding all this information about my city? You guys come. You guys come. You can sleep on the couch. And yes, I loved Hector Macho Camacho. Wasn't that a shame how he died, though? That's not right. Nope, I've never dumpster dived or dumpster dove. Never. I've always wanted to, though. Yeah, and then he dies in a drive-by shooting in a drug deal gone wrong. Thank you, Daisy baby. I love you. Mama loves you. Thank you so much for popping your head in. Your beautiful little Daisy head. Thank you so much, baby girl. Now, I don't know if you mean I can't sing in Kalamazoo or I can't sing. You better specify. I've never been arrested. I sing all the time in the stores and everything. Yeah, take your pick. Take your pick. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Oh, you guys, I'm starting to get tired. This was a good idea. So, yelling, shouting, hooting, whistling, or singing at any time or place so as to disturb any person is prohibited. Wow. That's, excuse me, they clearly do not enforce that because I have never known that. Thank you. I suppose I should do a label or two, huh? I can at least wrap this up. Oh my goodness. NASCAR man, are you full-time reseller? This is my 925 bag. Some people, they have dime bags. Some people have nickel bags. Some people even have penny bags. Not mama. I got a 925 bag. Peter Manfredo? Yeah. You know I pronounced that right, not like Vinny Pazzarini. Although I never pronounce his last name right. Peter Manfredo. Isn't he the one that was bald? No, that was Angel. He was bald and he was a lighter weight. His first name was Angel. Yep, Peter Manfredo. Ah, old toys and electronics. So it would like flip your trigger if I told you I had a Lionel train from the 50s in its original box and all the cars in their original boxes. That would probably drive you really crazy, wouldn't it? He does? No kidding. What sports did I play? Are you asking what sports I played? I played volleyball and softball, and I coached my son's. Well, my husband coached my son's travel baseball team for a long time, like a decade. But I was the team mom, and I warmed up the pitchers and the catchers. And I used to be a catcher in softball and a third baseman. And I warmed up all the pitchers. I caught on them, and then I would catch, or I would pitch to the catchers because I'm a pretty good pitcher. Jeez. Now, okay, so you said you were on Vinny Paz's For all of you non-boxing people, they call him the Paz. Hi, Land Shark Picker. Pitchers and catchers. Yeah, I was a catcher. My son was a pitcher. He was a high caliber pitcher. Yeah, it's nice when your parents get involved. Who's thinking dirty? Yeah, LSP. LSP is always thinking dirty, but that's okay. I don't hold it against him. I'm always thinking dirty too. I just don't say it. So, okay. Derek. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Craig. I was third base and catcher. But I got that old Osgood slaughter in the knee. And so I had to switch from catching to third base. I was a good third baseman, though. I was a diver. So, Derek, when you were on Paz's medical team, for those of you that don't know, Vinny Paz was an up and coming, like headed to his prime boxer. He got into a vicious car accident, should have died. His face was mangled, and along with other parts of his body, but he I'm not ignoring you, Debbie. There's just other people in the chat. So you were on his medical team after his car accident, or were you on his medical team while he was boxing, like within the boxing industry? Shortstop and right field. I'll tell you what, shortstop is a hard position. You got to be a hustler. Well, which one, Derek? Were you on his medical team after his car accident? During rehab. So that's after his car accident. Okay. So, hence what name? Oh, Treasure Hustlers. Yes. Yes. Okay, rehab was for Vinny Paz. Are you following us, Jackie? Or Sarah, are you following us? We're talking boxing now. Boom, boom, combination. Uppercut. Right hook. So when he was in rehab, when you were working with him, did he still have the halo on? Yeah, I about took my homemade light box out. No. UFC is not better. Come on, Derek. You must be laying in bed typing on your phone. I need these answers quicker. Oh, I bet he was a pain in the butt. Oh, I have no doubt he was a pain in the butt. But he wasn't lazy, right? He was a hard worker. Not at first, probably, but then once he got going. Did you watch the movie like 3-4 years ago about his journey after his accident and everything? That is so awesome. He doesn't look anything like Miles Teller, who played him in the movie. And you know what's really funny? I don't know if you saw the movie, Derek, and I'm not trying to ignore everybody else in the chat, but just a sec. Miles Teller was in a really bad car accident where he almost died and his face was mangled, which was why he had all the scarring on his face, which came in handy for that movie. Jackie Sarah bailed on sports her sophomore year. Oh, so the movie had it wrong? Debbie left. It's like a multiple personality. Debbie did not leave. She's still here. She's just joking. Debbie's the reason I have a P.O. box now. See, I told you, she's still here. See, she's still here. She's a stalker. Really? So tell us, Derek, how was it really? Too late. Cat's look. Debbie gets no sympathy. When that girl starts texting, she's a texting fool. He was drunk in the accident? I had no idea he was drunk. Now, tell me this. So basically, when he's in the Halo and he's going through rehab, he was a lazy ass. His girlfriend had to kick him in the butt to make him work to get back to boxing. Yeah, his limoncello. So that's very interesting. So I wonder if he was pumping the weights in his Halo like the movie made it out to be. I'll take your wrench away. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. I swear, Debbie, if you ever go ape shit in my live chat like you did that day, I will take your wrench away. Debbie was just a wackadoodle and trolls that weren't trolls. Oh, he did do the weights like that. We're talking about a boxer, Vinny Pazzaretti. Oh, nothing. You have to do absolutely nothing. But after the auction, you just have to email me at hipflippinmama@yahoo.com, just like my YouTube name. It's Mamma, Debbie. Yeah, Pazienza. You just have to email what email address you want me to send your invoice to, your PayPal email address, and then I'll just email your invoice for the jewelry. It's really that simple. I don't like spelling. Yeah, it's Mamma. Debbie put in the chat Mamma, and she has a blue wrench. She spelled it Mamma during my auction. I have a feeling I prematurely wrenched her before she was finished with training. See, she admits it. She's a good girl. Yeah, you got to tell her, Derek. And because, see, look, here's the thing. Mama's very inappropriate. I'm very inappropriate, but not so much on my channel. Yes, LSP is a troll. We know this, Craig. But you know the answer that I really want to know. And you're sick of me asking it. And you haven't given me the answer. Hi, Alice. She's back. You haven't given me the answer, so I figure you still haven't done it. So I'm not even going to ask. Yeah, exactly. See? LSP says no. I have a whole bunch that I still haven't listed. There's a blue one right back there in the background that goes for about $17, and it's still sitting up there on that box. See that blue one in the background next to the Joy Foot, or the FootJoy women's brand new, never worn golf shoes. They're close to the table though. It's making progress. See, I know you guys in the chat don't understand the conversation that LSP and I are having. Hi, Deb, Kitty, Sparkle. I don't want to call you Nicole. I don't want to call you that. I want to call you Deb, Kitty. Okay? Or Deb, or Kitty. I do like that one. I do like that one, Deb, Kitty. But I must sell it. Treasure Hustlers, yes, you have a question? I see you have your arm raised. I have them listed, Frenchie. I've got them listed. They're just sitting back there because my listed shoe boxes are all full. No saying hi? No saying hi? Who was I saying hi to? Oh, Debbie, you watch the oyster opening videos? You get sucked into those suckers, don't you? Alice, I think they're a 7 or a 7.5. Look, I have a robe on, which means that my ladies are not secured. They're not lifted or separated. And there are boys in the chat. LSP, you and me have the same problem. Oh, you were saying hi to Dad, Kitty. Sorry, this is my channel and my chat. I thought it was all about me. I know I'm just in my robe because I was in bed. 8.5. But look at the, I mean, these have never been worn. Look at that camera. Look at that camera. Isn't it like it's just like in front of you? Oh, and I'm having a golf shoe auction now. And for this auction, I've got FootJoy golf shoes. Size 8.5, women's. Never worn. But they do have a flaw. They do. I love the smell of leather. Look, I used to be in a golf league. And I cannot hold. Hi, Jennifer Hayes. I can't hold a golf club now. If I try and drive a golf club, I lose the club. I don't have the feeling in my hands anymore to... All right, Derek, that is really inappropriate. Remember, if we're going to have this relationship, you know, where we talk on the phone and we're on the phone and video chatting during boxing matches, you can't talk about my breastises. Okay? My husband's not going to be okay if you talk about my breastises. And then we have that relationship, okay? You gotta be a good boy. I won't talk about your ball sack. You don't talk about my breastises. I used to play golf. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not offended. But I am just saying, we can't joke like that if we're going to have the relationship that I know we're going to have. Because I'm going to force you to have that kind of relationship because I need to talk boxing. I talked about them first. Who? Who is them? Oh, yes. When we go live, I try and show one body part per live. So, yes, golf and balls. See, I can talk about men's balls, just not a specific man's balls. That would be inappropriate. Like if I was going to talk about LSP's balls, golf balls, that would be okay because LSP and I are never going to have the kind of relationship. Not that I wouldn't want this relationship with him because he's a cool dude. But we're never going to be video chatting during a boxing match. So it would be totally appropriate for me to have that kind of relationship with him. Tatas. Yes, my tatas are loose and lingering. The nut bra. Well, let's just put it this way. I have seen those. Not because I frequent those types of websites, but I might have frequented those kind of websites with my husband. I'm not going to tell. Well, I would expect you to get grossed out over that. Yep, keeps the balls out of the water. That is the truth. There was this one hole. Not that hole. But there was this one hole. Every single time on this hole, and it was the 8th hole. Didn't know there were 8 holes, did you? But it was the 8th hole, and I would get the ball in the water. I would use what club did I use? I can't remember what club I used. It wasn't a driver. I'm not very good with a driver. I like a good iron, okay? But I would get that damn thing in the water every single time. I'd be like, can I just walk up to the pond and just take a drop? Because yep, they used to make fun of me. All these old women, and I was younger then, would make fun of me. Oh, she's just going to drive it into the water. Shut up, you old bitch. I was doing my best. I was doing my very best. See, I told you I'm very inappropriate. There is a channel. It's called Hex Treasures. Boys, I'm sure you're familiar with it. And my buddy, Tim Heck, he is 26, going on 27. He's younger than my son. My son is 28, going on 29. And, oh, are you? Here. And so, you've seen me then on the Saturday night Resellers After Dark before he was working the night shift, which he's not working anymore. So he'll probably be able to have those again. And so that's probably where you know me from. So I'm very inappropriate. So I can have people from over there come over here, and if they say anything slightly inappropriate, Debbie times them out. or she swears at them and yells at them and chases them away. And I'm like, no, you got to give the trolls a minute because they might be my peeps from the other channel. You know what I'm saying? The channel where we drink. And Vicky and Katie. Okay. Yeah. Thems are some good girls. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed. I probably won't see them in July because I'm probably not going to go to eBay Open. So you're very welcome. Yeah, you do wrench a lot. So I figure I've got to have a backup for Debbie in case she starts griping out. I mean, this chick was going full throttle on these people in the chat. And then I had to go and kiss their butts. Yeah, I know. Debbie was being a really good pit bull. She was being a really good pit bull. Are you? Well, Derek, I might just have to go now. Do you know when I was there last year at eBay Open? Were you at eBay Open last year? There was no boxing. There was no boxing last year. Yeah, she is very protective. See what I mean? She is the reason I got a P.O. box. I did not want her knowing where I lived. Are you guys going to eBay Open? Treasure Hustlers? I'm a turd. You had a stroke? Are you going this year? So did you rehab yourself? I don't know, French, because here's the thing. Now that I'm full-time, I don't know if I can swing it. Anamora. Or as Thelma says, Adamora. 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 You know, when I was on the phone with Thelma last night, we were talking about you, Anamora. Mm-hmm. And she just kept saying that name over and over again. Adamora. 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 I don't know. It just rolls off her tongue. She says it really pretty. You know, look, LSP, it cost, my airplane ticket was like, I want to say $450 or $460. We weren't talking shit about you, Anna. It's okay. We were just talking about you. I talk about lots of you guys. I do. Nothing bad. If it were bad, I would say it to your face. I would say it to you right now like I do Debbie. Ask her. Dad, kitty. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's just a 4-hour drive for you. And that's going to be between Joshua and who? Or is it Deontay Wilder? I'm waiting. Hello, Cam Vintage Treasures. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine. I'm fine. I hope that you are too. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. What do you think about Deontay? Anamora, you love it when I sing your name, don't you? Anamora. She's the only one I sing, guys. It's all right. It's all right. There's no sense laying in bed if you can't sleep, right? I'll feel so good after. Oh, I love you, Anamora. You are so special to me. You're one of my OGs. You know that, right? You know you're one of my OGs. Debbie, don't be getting all jealous again. You think this was Debbie's YouTube channel? No, I'm not going to sing Debbie Kendall because I don't sing Debbie Kendall. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, French. You shouldn't have even had to ask. Look at Debbie. She's just off. You can see the smoke coming right out of her nose. I'm getting there, okay? I have to play with my mouse 3 times before I can get over there. You know I have OCDs. I'm your OG. Aww. Okay, now I forgot who I'm supposed to wrench. I gotta make my new buddy a wrench too. All right, go ahead and type something, you jealous fools. Who's my new buddy? Who does everybody think my new buddy is? Yeah, you love your mama, Debbie. I love you too. Yes. Derek, you're my new buddy. I'm going to use and abuse you in a purely selfish fashion. And I'm not ashamed to say it. That's okay. She'll be back. Where's AT&T Field? Hi, Tanya. No, she's talking about Frenchie. Debbie, not everything is about you. See why I had to get a P.O. box, you guys? It's like serious stalker. Like restraining order. But Debbie, I would seriously wear that necklace. I don't think it's gaudy at all. I think it's really pretty. Woo, Frenchie's blue. Yes, French. You're an OG too. And I'm your OG. I'm sure I asked you a question, Derek, but I don't know what question you're answering. Oh, where's AT&T Field? In Dallas. Okay. You're welcome, baby. Don't you dare send me that ivory necklace. You wear it. Oh, I love it when people put me on their big screen TVs and send me pictures of it. Yeah, then I can see my 50 years all in big screen. See, Debbie even says yuck. My face on the big screen. Debbie says yuck. Must be true. Anna, Debbie wanted me to sing her name because she's a jealous woman. But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I only sing your name. Well, sometimes I do sing other people's names. But I'm not going to sing Debbie's name. She gets other parts of me. What fight's coming up? What big fight's coming up besides the Joshua fight? Oh, Alvarez is fighting this weekend. This weekend he's fighting. Oh, I've never had anybody look at me and say, you're not too big. Hence the name Big Mama. I got to look this up. I'm pretty sure Canelo's fighting this weekend. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I promised you I wouldn't put myself down anymore. Well, look, I said hip because I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I counseled my kids as friends, mostly my sons, all through their life. And they would talk to me about anything, these big football players and big, yeah, I'm very fluffy, although I'm 14 pounds less fluffy. So that's a good thing. And they would always talk to me about things. And so I was a hip mom. And they would always want me to hang out with them downstairs. And my son would be, oh, thank you, Anna. My son would be like, no, Mom, it's cool. You can hang with us. And my husband would come down and say, get your ass upstairs. You don't need to be hanging out with these kids. And I would be like, and they'd be like, no, Mr. Haggard. Or they'd be like, no, Coach Haggard. Depends if he coached them or not. And we want her to stay down here. And he would literally grab my arm and he would say, that is no place for you. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, it was last weekend. This last weekend. But you know what? Mickey put up a good fight. He did. He tried. I mean, what can you expect coming up 2 weight classes? Do you know what I'm saying? Now, Derek, have I passed the test? Do you know I mean business? Do you know I can talk the talk and walk the walk? Just with that right there. Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Yeah, watch the replay. I mean, it's a purely one-sided fight, Derek, but Mickey really puts up a good fight against Earl. I mean, considering he came up 2 weight classes. Well, Debbie, I'm not going to say how I find out my boxing. I have ways of finding all my boxing. You were reselling last weekend? Okay. It's easy to forget, and sometimes there's no boxing on at all. But I think Canelo's fighting this weekend. You know the boxer I was trying to tell you about, the Russian guy, Kovalev. No, that's Sergey Kovalev. Lomachenko. I think is it Sergey Lomachenko? I believe you, Debbie. You don't have to prove yourself to me. You guys, I give Debbie a hard time, and she acts like a raging bitch in the chat, and she really is. But we are friends. But she really is the reason I got a P.O. Box number. Like, restraining order. See, Debbie, you're not the only protective peep I have in this chat. You think that, no, Derek's my bestie because I can talk about anything, literally anything with Derek. I gotta see if the Alvarez fights is on this weekend. I think it is. I've been so disappointed with boxing. I've been kind of out of the loop. Yeah, I have like every The Ring magazine from the last 10 years. I should have put upcoming Alvarez fight. It's not bringing anything up. I think LSP is gone, baby. Oh, I was just kind of showing off my boxing knowledge when you were talking about. Did you hear me talking about facts about the Errol Spence and Mickey Garcia fight? How I was talking about how it was a one-sided fight, and purely for Errol Spence, and that. But you have to hand it to Mickey Garcia because he did come up 2 weight classes. Oh, you heard all that. Okay. My internet's not working, you guys. I must be live streaming or something. I really do have to go to bed, though. I should. I'm starting to yawn. Oh, yeah, I need to go to bed. Hey, Siri, when is the next Saul Canelo Alvarez boxing match?
Okay, I found this on the web for when is the next Saul Canelo Alvarez boxing match.
Daniel Jacobs, May 4th. Hey, Siri, what's the boxing schedule look like this week?
Here's what I found on the web for what's the boxing schedule look like this week.
I don't know why my internet's so slow. No, I never do. True story. And I thought I'd get a little bit of work done, but nope. I'm just flitting around. My internet's not working. All right, Derek, do we need to have the talk again? Relationship. Remember? Ring, ring, ring. What'd you think of that last round? Can't do it. You gotta be good. I won't talk about your balls, and you don't talk about my boobs. Good morning, Vanessa. Boy, guess what? I bid on in one last night. And I was thinking of you the whole time. Debbie, want me to boot him? Yes, baby, a whole lot of them. And you know what that witch Thelma did? And you can tell her I said she was a witch because I was cussing her out and not in the chat, in the text message. She was bidding against me. Yeah, but by the time you tried to get in, it was over. Google Home heard me in the living room. My voice carries. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, I saw where they put "and her boobs." I know you were just defending me. My mood ring came off. My $2. Wow, my mood is considerably improving since falling off of my ring finger. Hey, can I see your message retracted? Nope, apparently not. Oh, some really pretty ones, honey. I'll show you as soon as I get them. Yeah, some really pretty ones. And some flowers, too. And I think there was a bee in there. There was some nice brooches in there. I need the magic touch. Yeah, glue. I know. Go night-night. Yeah, I need to. Oh, look. My mood is improving. No, I'm not flipping you off. See, my mood is improving. All right, guys. Yeah, I got to get some of that E5000 or whatever it is. Yeah, I have, Vanessa. I've got to go to bed now. Yeah, E6000. Yeah, I got to get some. Got to get some. I love this mood ring. Anyway, so I was saying something to Thelma, and I texted her, "Quit bidding against me." And we were both thinking about you at the same time. But I'm kind of thinking about myself too, because they're so beautiful. But mostly I was thinking about you. Oh, that's where the two mix together, and then the UV light. It's like a super, super strong epoxy glue. It was I can't think of what I just joined last night. I can't think of what it's called. Oh, I think I have to put my password and stuff in. Maybe that's why it's not working. Hold on, let me check my messenger. Veronica Plastique. Hey, Derek. Hey, Derek. I don't want to spoil your fun or anything, but don't flirt with them. It won't work. You're not their type. Oh, I see. You might have to send me the link for that. Well, yeah, everybody wants to do YouTube jewelry auctions because now I'm doing them. But you know what? My mood ring popped off. I just followed somebody else. I copied somebody else. But I would like to think my YouTube auctions were a little different when I did them in my Lightbox. But somebody said I shouldn't do them in my Lightbox. I should do them facing the camera so that you can see my face. Do you know who that was, Vanessa? Oh, I know. Yep. You want to see my face. Debbie wants to see my face. NASCAR Man wants to see my face. Treasure Hustlers wants to see my face. LSP wants to see my face. Everybody wants to see my face. Woo! Now, if Esme is up, Esme's sending me money. Why isn't she in my chat? Should we call Esme live? on camera? See, when I say that I like to get to know my people and that my followers become friends, y'all are thinking I'm just BSing, right? No, he does not, because he knows that if he really did want to, we couldn't have that relationship. You know, the relationship that I know that we're going to have and I'm going to use and abuse him for. He knows we couldn't have that relationship. My husband would not allow it. So he is on his best behavior. So, treasure hustlers, you must be on your best behavior when it comes to me as well. Since you swing my way, he would be equally unhappy with you. But I really don't care. I really don't care about any of it. Because I know how I am in my relationship. No, that's funny. You're talking about him now, not me. I don't care. No, but okay, I'll just tell you guys really quick before I go to bed. I'm like a super friendly person. I lost my mood ring. How am I going to know what mood I'm in if I don't have my mood stuff? I can't find my mood stone. I seriously can't find it. Did it get caught in the ladies? Nope, it's not there. Oh, it didn't bounce off the belly. Usually everything bounces off the belly and goes under the desk. I've been working, Vanessa. Yeah. Oh, so here's the thing. So, because I'm like super friendly and I like to hug people, and I feel just as moodful without the stone. I like, if I go out with friends and there happens to be a man in the friends, I won't sit next to the man. Unless it's Derek, because then we can talk boxing. Just out of respect for my husband. So, and if I like go hang with friends and we're with a man, I won't drink. So, out of respect for my husband. That's, he never asked me to do that. He never told me, I couldn't have friendships with men and stuff like that. I just do that as a courtesy and, just to show him that he's important to me in that way. So if I do have a male friendship, I'm very guarded and very protected with that friendship. And I don't need to be as guarded and protected, but I need to make sure, because if I have a relationship with anyone, I mean, it's special. And, especially CB, my boxing buddy. I mean, I would never do anything to jeopardize that friendship, because he's the only person I have that I can talk boxing with. So, I would never do anything or talk disrespectfully with him that would make my husband feel uncomfortable, because the shoe can be on the other foot. He could be joking around with a friend of his like that. How would I like that? No, I wouldn't like that at all. even though I know my true heart and my true intentions, and know that they would always be pure for my husband, you know, because we've been together 34 years. So that's just one way that I can show respect to him that he doesn't ask of me. Because I already know I'm over friendly and I love really hard. Like, I love people like really, really quick and easy, and not like in love people, but I give my heart to people just because I'm a very loving person. See, that's the problem. I don't know my boundaries because I know my heart is pure. So I should be able to hug a man, you know, and say, I love you without him feeling a certain way or getting the wrong idea. But there's a lot of men that do get the wrong idea. And that's what makes him uncomfortable. And it isn't whether I'll stay true or not, it's the actions of someone else if they misperceive or take advantage of of my heart or my emotions or my love. So that's what he doesn't like. So I have to be very guarded, especially if I have a close friendship with a guy, because yeah, I mean, I'll let my guard down and stuff like that, but there are just certain things I won't do or talk about or joke around with because I value that friendship too much. Derek, I'm serious, man. You and I are, call me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, I know it's just I do so many inappropriate things in my life that my husband doesn't approve of. The tone of my voice, the loudness of my voice, um, the inappropriateness of the things that I say in public, my outpouring of love and affection to him in public. There's so many things about me that my husband doesn't approve of. How we ended up together, I don't know, but yeah, if you have shorts under your sweats, you don't need underwear. Actually, underwear is optional as far as I'm concerned for men or women. But bras are totally a must. I know, right? I called her bossy earlier, Derek, and she was like offended with me. I'm like, are you the bossy one? Which one are you? Are you the one in the dumpster, the bossy one? And she's like, rose her hand to say she was the one in the dumpster. I'm like, yeah, you're the bossy one. She's like, what? I'm not bossy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Vanessa. And he knows I'd never betray him. I know in his heart he knows that. But he doesn't trust all the men out there. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. At first glance, wasn't doing this to the camera, you guys. It was kind of tight because I've got fibro and, it was kind of tight on my neck. Well, I can understand that, especially if you're both PMSing at the same time. I forget what I was talking about. Can't remember what I was talking. Oh, So yeah, so before when I had like long black hair, it doesn't really happen as much now since I've gone gray, but it's only been like 2.5 years since I've been gray. Where they'll get to know you and everything, and then all of a sudden you're not older, or all of a sudden you're not fat. All of a sudden you're just this really laid back chick that is easy to talk to and is super nice and has a great sense of humor and can talk sports, you know, and then they start thinking about you a different way. And then that's when he's like, you know, oh, here's my stone. It's right in front of my face. So yeah, it's yeah, that's what makes him feel uncomfortable. And I'm just like, what would you do if I lost 150 pounds and I went out in the world shaped like a Coke bottle? Because that's what I used to be shaped like. And, what would you do? And he's like, I don't know. I would just have to trust you. I said, exactly. Which he does trust me. Yep, the in charge one is the bossy one. Yep. Look at that. eBay tape is good for something more than packages. See? I forget. I think it fell out of your under boob. Under boob. All right. So if it fell out of my under boob. The gem fell out of my under boob. Hello, junk trader. How appropriate. I was talking earlier about how inappropriate I am. I glued my mood ring. My mood ring stone fell out of my very expensive $2 mood ring, and I just used eBay tape to tape it, and I was just showing everybody that it was holding. That was all, junk trader. Junk trader. Oh, I guess I sung her name. All right, y'all. I'm sorry to do this to you, Junk A, as Todd calls you. But I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go to bed because I haven't been to bed yet. Yeah, I kind of had that sixth sense about you. Oh. Aww. Thank you, Vanessa. I love you so much. Vanessa Huron. She is such a sweet heart and such a sweet, kind soul, you guys. Go and subscribe to her. Go and subscribe to everybody in my chat. Because you know what? You wouldn't be a freaking awesome person if you weren't in my chat. Because you just wouldn't be here if you weren't awesome. Yeah, I'm going to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. I tried to go to sleep, but I couldn't go to sleep. And then I remembered Debbie was like, so sad that I never do coffee with Mama anymore. And look, it's been 2 hours. 1 hour and 45 minutes. So, yep, I'm going to go. But here's the good thing. I drank like 40 ounces of water. So that's good. I'm going to go get 4 hours of sleep before I got to get up. All right, guys. I love you. 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 No, I'm going to go before I go to bed. All right, guys. Oh, really? Who's going to be on your live show? And by tomorrow, do you mean Thursday night? Because today is really tomorrow for me since I haven't slept yet. Or do you mean Friday night? Thank you, Alice. So is your live show, Derek, Friday night? And if so, what time? Because there's jewelry auctions on Friday night. I'm just saying. Friday night at 8 Eastern. And it's Fun Day Friday. Do you ever have any guests on your live streams? Look how happy my mood ring is to be back in its setting. Do you see that? Now I have up for auction a $2 mood ring. Look at the clarity on that camera. Don't be jealous. Look at that. Look at all my age wrinkles. 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, that's Derek's channel. Go and subscribe to NASCAR Man's channel. Do you ever have guests on your channel, Derek? Yes, you do. Who is your guest tomorrow night? Perhaps I know them. And is it about cars of the tin or steel variety? Do, or should I say die cast, do you ever have guests who talk boxing? Hi, Dad. You got me leaving, Dad. Everybody's kicking me out of my own chat. Yeah, I am boxing, Mama. You've seen my Mike Tyson picture. The huge one. Can you? Well, I'd love to. Can't get kicked out of my own chat. All right, guys. But that just means that you care about me and I accept the love. So I have to go to potty. So I'm going to go potty. I'm going to let my dogs out and I'm going to crawl in bed for 4 hours. So, thanks for coming to have coffee with Mama, even though it was water. I will call you, Derek. Oh, thank you, Alice. I love you. Every time I look into this camera, I love you, Alice. And I'm grateful for your generosity and your gift. And you bought me this camera, Alice, so that it would help me flourish. And look at me every Tuesday night. I flourish every Tuesday night with my friends. And it has been such a blessing. I guarantee you my auctions would not be the success that they are if it had not been for your gift. Yes, Alice, right here. Gallerani bought me this webcam, you guys. And she bought me the stick that you put the rings on to see what size your rings are. Yep, she bought me that as well. And I didn't even ask her to. I didn't beg. I didn't, nothing. I was going to ask my son for a webcam for a gift. And all of a sudden I get a package in the mail, which happens. Yeah, she's a very giving friend that I'm very grateful for her. Which is why when she bought a ring in not my last auction, not the auction yesterday, but the auction before it, I just sent it to her because I'm not going to collect money from her for that. Which, by the way, did you send me shipping money on the side? I swear I saw a nice little $2 and some cent PayPal that I think might have been from you, and you might have been trying to pay me for shipping. I got to go back and look at that, because if that was from you, I'm rejecting it back to you, which is your fault because you're losing the fee. Dad, subscribe to Alice. Look, guys, she's not going to buy everybody a webcam, okay? All right? Look, I just want to tell you where she is on my favorites list, because where's my notebook? I had all my notes from my auction. Here it is. I'm such a whiny butt. Look. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. I was talking to her on the phone, and I'm just writing her name and rewriting it and rewriting it and rewriting it so I can put her on blast. Yeah, Alice, don't trust their love. They're just trying to get webcams out of you. And jewelry sizers. Here's her channel without video. Sub to her and get a webcam. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love you, Alice. Look, all I'm saying is I'm going to go to bed. All I'm saying is don't be afraid to give your heart away, you guys. Give your heart away. There's so many people that need it. And I need so many hearts given back to me. Not in the form of webcams, but just in the form of love that I get in my chat. So I appreciate that so much. Ooh, 9 days from your camera. You traded the toner cartridge from a dumpster, and now you have enough credit for a new camera. Damn good deal, Dad. Damn good deal. And then you got treasure hustlers who are dumpster divers. Jackie's the bossy one. She's the one head first in the dumpster. Pointing and going, over here. Come get no, right here. What are you doing? And she says she's not the bossy one. Yep, she's the ninja. All right, guys. Mwah. I took my hemp oil. I'm now all relaxed and chill. No, I'm going to bed right now. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or today. Tonight, maybe. I don't know. But I will see you guys later. Mwah. I love you. Mwah. I love you. Can you feel the love through this awesome webcam? Mwah. All right, guys. I do love you. Bye. Mwah. Bye.